presenter is Minister Patricia Fliginger. She will be presenting Mary G. Evans, a pillar of the community, honoring the stewardship and community building of Cosmopolitan Community Church. You're on, Minister Patricia.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. In February 2026, Black History Month celebrates 100 years of the service and contributions made by African Americans in the development of this nation. I'm honored to introduce Reverend Dr. Mary G. Evans, whose life of faith and unwavering dedication created a legacy within the Black community in Chicago. While planning today's event, we were also preparing for our 25th ACLC True Family Values Awards prayer luncheon on January 17th during the Martin Luther King weekend. Our host church was the Cosmopolitan Community Church in Chicago, which has celebrated more than 100 years of history and is currently led by Dr. Eric D. Clopton. The Cosmopolitan Community Church, formerly St. Mary AME, was formed in the 1920s under the leadership of Dr. John Russell Harvey. Services were held in the home of Dr. Marjorie Stewart Joyner and her husband, Robert. Later, the church met at Williamson Funeral Home, then Farron Elementary School at 51st and Wabash. Reverend W.D. Cook, founder of the Black Community Churches and the pastor of the Metropolitan Community Church, invited Dr. Harvey to join the Alliance of Community Churches. As a community, it would have some of all denominations in its service, so that no matter what denomination a person had been, there would be something in the community church services to which they could relate. The members worked very hard to raise the money to build their own church and were able to purchase the lots at 5247 to 49 South Wabash on the south side of Chicago. The church was named the People's Church and Cosmopolitan Community Center. This was the founding of the church on September 23, 1923. Later, the church was renamed Cosmopolitan Community Church. After completing a very successful revival at Cosmopolitan, Dr. Mary G. Evans, who was the pastor of St. John AME in Indianapolis, Indiana, was asked by Dr. Harvey and the board of directors to assume the pastorate in 1932. As I mentioned before, she was originally born in 1891. So you can see that she was a very young pastor to be taking over that kind of responsibility and leadership. When she arrived, the church was big in debt, but under her leadership, the church paid off its debts. They also fixed up the church building. In 1948, they built a community center called Faith House. This center had a health clinic, a gym, a food bank, and childcare. Later, in 1963, the church opened a home for older women. Mary Evans lived there in her final years. She never got married or had children. She lived with friends during her early years in Chicago and Indianapolis. She had a great love for children and exemplified Mother God's heart, occasionally addressed her congregation as children. Former Cosmopolitan members recalled that she sent them birthday cards, and they minded her just like they were children. Federal Writers Project researchers found that her sermons had a maternal quality. After waxing strong like a two-edged sword, she would then become kind and entreative. After a long bout with cancer, Pastor Evans passed away on April 12, 1966, at age 75. After her death, Reverend Richard Keller conducted the services during a year-long pastoral search, and Reverend Henry O. Hardy became the pastor of Cosmopolitan Community Church in October 1967, and he served for 47 years until his retirement. The current pastor, Dr. Eric D. Clopton, currently pastors the church and has over the years instituted so many good programs which have helped the Black community, and they can go on the effort and the incentive that drove Dr. Mary G. Evans And I hope to this day she can be remembered as the founding mother of that church, and that we all should present ourselves in the community in a way that betters the community so we can leave a legacy as well. Thank you very much.